already know this is Pawn Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moo Shot himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazon, a.k.a. El Borracho. Ladies and gentlemen, you read the title, you see the thumbnail. And of course, October 9th, Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder for the WBC heavyweight title. And I just don't feel the hype. I don't feel the energy for this fight. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not trying to be a downer here, but I just don't see the energy. I don't feel the energy. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is not only over-marinated, but it's overcooked. Straight up overcooked. Even the content, the trash talk, everything. Just think about it. They haven't fought since February 2020, y'all. And just think about in between all from the glove gate, from the Mark Breland situation, from the Den situation, from all the excuses or all the allegations and everything, and the raps and the egg weights and Tyson Fury COVID and the lies and partying. Oh, yo, ladies and gentlemen, I just don't feel the energy no more. The postponement of the fight. Excuse me. Basically, these guys haven't fought in 2 years. So just think about all the stuff that we've been talking about. All the stuff, the buildup. The buildup is no more buildup. There's no more marinating in this fight. It's been cooking. That's it. It's overcooked. Even when I'm listening to Tyson Fury, to be honest, your Dawson and the same old stuff, the same old trash talking getting old. The same old interviews as these guys, let's say Malik Scott, who is now the new trainer too, of course, Deontay Wilder, and he's saying all the right things, right? The confidence level is up. He's emotionless, working on technique that he never worked on, or training never brought it out of him, In a recent interview, he was stating that Mark Breland was just a yes man. Just getting paid as a yes man. Really didn't bring nothing out of Deontay Wilder for the past 10 years. And I'm just paraphrasing. I'm like, but then the contradiction was that Malik Scott was always around Deontay Wilder. So why, as a friend, could have helped him tweak stuff, And I'm not putting the responsibility of Malik Scott because that wasn't his job. But as a friend, hey, look at Caden Plant. He's training with Andre Ward. He's not training with his trainer. Hey, Devin Haney, he be training with Floyd Mayweather. He's not his trainer. So as a friend, if you always been there, then you should have helped him tweak a couple things. Let's be honest. If he didn't do nothing, put it this way, Mark Breland taught him something because he knocked out Malik Scott. Whatever Mark Breland taught him, it was good enough, right, Malik Scott? And I'm not saying I think Malik Scott is actually saying the right things, because I was saying to be not the right things in terms of the Mark Breland situation, but whatever he's teaching Deontay Wilder and the instructions that is coming across is something that I would have said, because after the first fight, I was like, yo, Deontay Wilder should work to the body. You feel me? Go to the body. You got enough power to, touch him up, hit the jab. Started with the jab with the solo plex, and you can also connect the right, a straight right to the solo plex. He got flabby stomach and things of that nature. He likes to move around, so you have to go to the body and then work your way up. And that was so the things that they working on the pads that they put on social media. The 6-minute drill, the 6 minutes pad work and workout, things of that nature. We see Deontay Wilder emphasizing, and drilling the solo plex, the body shots, the triple, the double, the triple hooks and things of that nature. And I think that's gonna be that's a good plan to strategize for the trilogy. You got to do something you never done. You got to implement your athleticism. Deontay Wilder, the guy shouldn't be more athletic than you in that ring. But it's also a science in going to the body. But anyway, that's just the technical side of things. I just don't see, in the YTBC, there's a lot of Deontay Wilder fans. I'm a Deontay Wilder fan. Sometimes it doesn't sound like it, because I did get turned off by the way that he took his loss, because eventually if you wanted to get the trilogy fight, and that was the motive, then I just would have pushed all that feeling aside that would have looked that I would have looked like a sore loser. I would have pushed all that feeling aside. I'm still want the trilogy. And then you get your get back like you're getting it right now. So I don't know if that's going to help in building a fight, but it took so long, and the postponement took that, how to say it. The water stopped boiling after the postponement. So all that leading up to the fight, the allegations, and probably work for promotions. The allegations, now you cheated. And then they about to, they went to the press conference. Deontay Wilder ain't saying nothing. And I think that was you're not promoting the fight. I think that was it wasn't a good move in my opinion in terms of building and the fight and selling the fight. I think it was a bad sell. And then the COVID, and then I don't hear nobody talking about it really. I don't hear nobody talking about it. You got to drill it. I think people's gonna find interest of the fight during the fight week. But I'm telling you, I think it's overcooked. I think everything that comes out of Wilder or Tyson Fury's mouth, I think the fans is like, kind of turned off. It's almost like a villain versus villain. I'm not talking about these two guys are bad guys. I think Deontay Wilder is a good guy. God-fearing man, great family man, fatherhood and things of that nature. I'm just speaking in the buildup of this fight. I think it has been overcooked. Again, Tyson Fury, he was talking in this interview, and I to be honest, when he was talking about his schedule, I got tuned out. You feel me? Because it was just the same Tyson Fury. I could beat everybody. Nobody's better than me. Everybody's a dosser. Everybody's I could beat this guy with one arm behind my back. The same old trash talk. I mean, the only person that could trash the same way, and I'm going like is Ric Flair. Ric Flair, profiling and stuff like that. Woo! I could hear Ric Flair all day, or the wrestlers, but not Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder, he's doing a good. He's just working out and showing a new wrinkle to his workouts. Was on the river and stuff like that. People were saying they was trying to try for the Baywatch. I'm just. I'm just kidding around, but he's implementing a lot of movement, not staying in line, not trying to get caught with feints, but actually you work on the feints and actually, make Tyson Fury think. Now, Tyson Fury is also a good technical fighter, a smart fighter. He got a lot of tools in the toolbox for his size, and I think that Deontay Wilder should just, be him, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to gain weight, gain muscle. You've been special how you are, 217, 220. It is what it is, but I just don't see the hype for this fight. And again, it's like a villain versus villain, the way it's been promoted, it's been leading up, and I think that's the problem. I did a video once before. I think that's the problem, y'all. I think it's that villain versus villain stuff, You want to see the hero versus the villain, the good guy versus the heel, so it attracts the fans. But a lot of people I hear a lot of people saying. I hear a lot of people saying they can't get. I wish this fight just fight and get it over with. Like, get it over with, right? That means that a lot of people just want to see these guys, or probably, unfortunately, just go away, just get the fight done, and let's move on from the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, please. But you want to see the heavyweight undisputed, and that as well has turned off the people, because most of the people in the sport of boxing, the pugilists, the real hardcore boxing fans, wanted to see, and all over the world wanted to see the heavyweight undisputed, and then we get in the trilogy, which is not a bad fight. I do believe Deontay Wilder should get his get back, but we had the undisputed heavyweight title shot on the line again. The chance, it didn't come to fruition. It should have come through fruition when it was Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua. That didn't help. And I think that turned off a lot of fans off as well. Maybe the selling wasn't good. I see the website that there was a lot of seats available. I don't know, y'all. I'm just not. I want to be up for this fight. I just can't find it at the moment, and maybe it needs to pick up the promotion. They just started the promotion, I heard, in the UK. So I don't know. I just think it's been over-marinated, overcooked. I think a lot of people have been talking about it. I think a lot of people got drained talking about this subject. Got drained talking about the technique. If Deontay Wilder could get better, his trainer, Mark Breland, his ex-trainer, Tyson Fury, his dedication to it. his father, everything just been already. Like, what else to say? What else to say to build the fight? I think at this point, you know, there is nothing to build the fight anymore. You know, now they gotta come. You gotta be clever now. Gotta give it a new storyline. I don't know, but I just don't see how you're gonna promote this fight from here to October 9th. That is just 4 weeks from here. But I don't know what else I want to hear from Tyson Fury, and I don't know what else I want to hear from Deontay Wilder. I don't know what else I want to hear from the trainers. I don't want to hear Bob. I don't want to hear Frank. We never hear Al Heyman. Maybe if Al Heyman come out and give some new, fresh content to this supposed to be mega fight, huh? Maybe Al Heyman could come say something and be like, oh, shit. Oh, maybe get Donald Trump to commentate this fight. How about that, like they did in Triller? Give us something new, because I really don't want to. There is nothing new in this content. There's nothing new to build up the story. I think it's overcooked, in my opinion. Let me know what y'all think. I probably could be wrong. I want to be wrong, but let me know what y'all think, man. So salute everybody. Y'all already know the slogan: God first, everything second. Fight plus survive equals true champions. I love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.